So day 70, and my mind is absolutely blown. And what I'm talking about is, like I assume a lot of people do, when I started this, particularly this video is just about the weight loss and everything. When I started this, I started going on, YouTube and looking at other weight loss channels and hearing people's stories and stuff like that. There was one thing that I really didn't believe. I was like, oh, that person's just being a little arrogant, which they deserve. They're making a big change, a big good change. But the thing that they said that I didn't believe was that when you start really getting down, like if you were really big, like I was, 317 pounds, well, that's when I started tracking. I know I was 327 at one point, probably even over that. But when you get to where you've lost a lot and you still have a ways to go, people kept saying that people will try to sabotage you for one reason or another, maybe not even intentionally. It started happening. And even from my own mother, I'm like, my mind is blown. Like, seriously, I didn't realize, because I've always been I'm shy when it comes to like talking to women, but other than that, I've always been a confident guy, kind of a cocky guy. But to hear people say, and I'm still a big boy, 236 pounds was my last weigh-in, and then I had the trip and then a cheat day, so I didn't bother weighing in this week. But 234 pounds, still a big boy. And I started hearing things from people. My mom said, careful losing too much, you'll look older. I've seen that happen. I mean, that's just a subtle way of coming out and saying, stop losing so much weight. But I'm not 170 going for 120. I'm still 234 going for 170. My goal was 185, but now that I did the science of it, 170 would be where I'm at like 10 to 12% body fat. And that's not the only one. A few of my exes have said that. You need to stop losing weight. Number one, why? Number two, why do you care? The only thing I could think of, and I typed that into Google and I saw some videos, it says, and this is just what I'm reporting, what I found, that you're starting to look a lot better than you did, that it actually angers them that when you reach your goal, you're going to look so good that when people find out that you're their ex, they're no longer looking at them saying, oh, well, it's good you got rid of that fat sack of crap. They're now going to be looking at them saying, what did you do to screw up so bad to make him leave you? That's literally the psychological part of it. From the research I found. Is that true? I don't know. I'm not a doctor. But they say that's why they do it. And one of my exes even questioned, why did we even break up anyway? Because you cheated on me multiple times would probably be the reason. Seems logical. So, yeah. It's just funny. And that's not, there was other people too that have said stuff like that. My mind is blown because I'm not like that. Unless somebody's doing something criminal or wrong, I'm not going to get into my past. But I've never said anything negative about someone else's success in anything. If somebody goes to college and becomes a lawyer, I don't say, oh, yeah, because daddy paid for your college. Who gives a shit who paid for it? You still have to pass the classes. Okay, maybe they had an advantage because they could afford the college, sure, but it doesn't make it any less of a triumph. my mind is just blown. And like I said, I'm still a big boy. 234 is still obese. I'm actually still 3 or 4% body fat away from being just overweight. So this is the kind of hate you get when you're still obese. I can't even imagine the hate I'm going to get when I'm near my goal weight. That's just going to be fun. It's just amazing. It really is. Especially because, yes, it takes a lot of willpower, but literally, there are some medical conditions that make it extremely difficult for some people to lose weight, but that does not make it impossible. It may be painstakingly slow, especially when you're older, but it's not impossible. Some people say, well, I can't lose this because it's a growth. Okay, that's fine. Yes, you cannot lose a growth. But I'm pretty sure all the cheddar-covered chimichangas didn't help. And I am a big advocate for people being happy with themselves. If you're a larger person and you're completely happy, content with it, good for you. I wouldn't throw any shade or hate your way ever. It's when people complain about it and do nothing about it at the same time. For a long time I was content with how big I was. I just got tired of it. And then this whole thing this journey started, and now my perception's changing a little bit. And believe it or not, the change in my perception, which I think has been really healthy for me, a large part of that's contributed to Deidre and Marcella, which are really the only two who comment right now. I'm probably going to try to advertise the channel a little bit more, try to get some more supporters in here, but yeah, it's nuts. In fact, I'm going to send a message to this one guy that I watch on YouTube. His channel name is Sean of Steel. He was 605 pounds, and he had the gastric bypass surgery done, or the gastric sleeve or something, and he's lost 300 something pounds so far. Yeah, he's pretty cool. So I'll send him a link, see if he'll watch my first video, and then see if he'll subscribe. Maybe add some advice to the channel. But yeah, so that's what I have for today. It's nuts. People really do that. I don't understand the psychology behind it, because I wouldn't do that to people. I had my cheat day yesterday. I had a lot of sodium on my face, looking puffy as hell. But it's just so bizarre to me. Anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow.